Today I'm going to do a video for you of U28C shell removal. So I really like these, they're well detailed. This one runs a little slow, so I wanted to take a look inside, see if there's anything that could be replaced. The little antenna here is very fragile, so when you remove the shell, be careful not to knock out any extra detail. The handrails are also a little bit flimsy, but they look good. So the first part, all you gotta do is remove that little screw here to remove the coupler. And these are just like micro trains, they have a very small spring inside. Once you've got that screw out, then they'll just fall into your hands. Yeah, end scale is pretty small to work on, unfortunately. But nowadays, they have spectacular looking models, which makes it worthwhile. If you have to take it apart, just let it go. Let it fall, that's fine. You can pick up the pieces and put them back together later. And put the coupler box. So like I say all the time, keep your stuff organized. After that, the shell just pulls off. You have to take your time because of the fine details that you want to keep. It's got really crisp lettering. I like the little U28C emblem there. It's a nice added touch. So take your time. You have to have patience for end scale. So that looks pretty good to me. All the contact plates are there. Just going to put some power to it and see what happens if there's any noise. So I always have test leads hooked up, ready to go on my workbench. That sounds pretty good to me. Then we'll do switch directions. Sounds pretty good to me. So I'll be putting this back the way it came. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. So I'm going to put the shell back on and put the couplers on out of camera. Putting the springs back on is tricky. What I do is I use an X-Acto blade and I pick them up like this. This will allow me to put it in the proper place. And these things, believe it or not, they're alive. They like to jump out of your hands. So it does take a lot of patience. But once you're done, I guess you're happy. Once you have your spring in there, then it's really easy. So it wasn't easy, but it can be done. Especially like the extra details they have. Really appreciate these, the ladders, the foot plates. They're added on pieces with all the brake hoses. And I like these little number boards that light up. They all have engine specific details. For example, the nose is different on a lot of them. So that was fun to do. See you soon.